Don't think for 1 second that we weren't abused by staff members or guards, because I've witnessed it personally, okay? The shit that happened to us needs to come to light, and it needs to be addressed. And anyone that had a hand in mistreating us, from the government, DC jail employees, and officers, need to be arrested and thrown in fucking jail. Because that did happen. But not as much as you motherfuckers are saying that it was happening. And for the guards that had vendettas against us in there, y'all's day's coming. Y'all are probably going to be under investigations. And guess what? We all have civil rights violations from that jail. So, civil rights lawsuits and shit of that nature needs to come as fast as possible, because you're never going to have change unless there's accountability. That's what we really need to be working on, instead of the woe is me bullshit. We all need to fucking really get on the ball and start working on prison reform. I did 8 years in fucking state prison in the state of Florida. I've watched what real abuse and real fucking murder and all that shit is. I've seen guards here in the state of Florida kill inmates just because they didn't like them. I've seen it happen 3 times. I've seen 2 or 3 guards jump on one person and stomp their head to where it looked like a flat basketball. Y'all want to know about real abuse and real fucking savage conditions? Do years and years and years in prison. And then you'll really know. You guys got lucky. Everybody that went to prison shouldn't have went to prison. But I just am tired of seeing the lies. Stand up on the truth, man. The truth comes out. Everything that is said in the dark will come to the light. You don't need to make this shit look worse than it was, because it was bad enough as it is. It's just disgusting. I mean, y'all are supposed to be the patriots. We're supposed to be the patriots. We're supposed to be the ones that people look at and be like, yeah, those are the ones that will stand up for our rights. Those are the ones that will stand up against tyranny and the government. I mean, come on, guys. For real, this shit just pisses me off so much. You don't understand. You don't understand. And a lot of you that we all tried to help each other with the law library, getting into our cases, trying to build our defenses. We had due process violations. We had our civil rights violated. Pull them out. Really do the research. Really do the law work to prove this stuff, man. Don't just come out here spewing nonsense and bullshit to make it look as bad as possible. It was bad, but we did have good times in there. We had each other. Though we were not all cool with each other, we had each other. All right? And I ain't talking about the snitches and the fake ones. The guys that wanted to get into other people's cases and flip on us and tell the FBI anything that they wanted to hear just so that they could get out. Y'all ain't shit. Okay? You guys know who you are. But man, you guys want real change? You guys want real shit to happen? We need to get prison reform. We need to get prison change. It's bad enough that when you go, you have to worry about inmates killing you. You shouldn't have to worry about the staff members. You shouldn't have to worry about the guards being vindictive against you and trying to kill you or trying to hurt you or trying to maim you. I've witnessed that shit. Several other J6ers that were convicted felons before this witnessed that shit. It was bad. We know. We fucking know. Us people that were in there that did time tried to tell you guys how to act and how to conduct yourselves. But you didn't listen. Y'all wanted to be the heroes or the leaders or the face of January 6th. It's not about individuals. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about everyone. It's about all of us. It's about the United fucking States of America. All right? You have to understand that the government was weaponized against a political opponent, and they went after that individual, and they went after all of his supporters. They hunted us down like fucking dogs. I did nothing. I pled guilty to fucking picketing, parading, and demonstrating in the Capitol. Yeah, I'm this alleged hardcore fucking convicted felon I joined a gang while I was in prison, and I'm labeled a white supremacist and a fucking racist. Motherfuckers don't even know me. And then I got some J6ers that can't even back that shit up, spewing that shit out on X. You motherfuckers are snitches. Shit got called out. And then you want to talk about how I'm this terrible person? Motherfucker, I survived to come home to my family. I learned a fucking hard life lesson in that 8 years of incarceration. And for you people to sit there and trash me like that, I call you a snitch, you're a snitch. You call me a white supremacist or a racist, guess what? I work with Latinos all fucking day long. I got black truck drivers that love me to death. I got a lot of friends that are of different ethnicities and different minority backgrounds that love me to death. And you all know that. Cash Kelly, you're my dog. You know that. All this bullshit that got spewed. Bro, you're like a brother to me. Troy Smocks, I took care of that dude too. Come on. All the bullshit, man. It needs to stop. If you're going to get into some real activism or get some real change going, stand on it and do it. Don't make the shit 100 times worse than what it was. Because y'all don't know what real savage life is. And you need to thank God every day that you didn't have to truly experience it for almost a decade. I'm just saying, guys. And I don't care who hates me, who likes me. I don't care. The truth is the truth. And always remember, man, you talk shit that ain't fucking true, it will come to the light eventually. Everybody needs to get on board with telling the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Try to really do some activism that's going to change the world or change the country for the better. Enact programs in the BOP or the state level DOCs. Enact real programs that can keep people from having prison as a revolving door to where you get out, you don't got a chance. You go work for McDonald's, you can't make ends meet, so now you go back to selling drugs or robbing houses or doing some dumb shit. Have real trades in there. Welding, heavy equipment, mechanic work, things like that. When you can get out of prison and you have an actual skill that you can make $25, $30 an hour starting off with, then you ain't got to sell dope. You ain't got to rob. You ain't got to do the dumb shit. But what really needs to happen is these prisons and these companies that run these prisons, whether it be state-run, federal-run, or private, you need to have these programs in there that you can't take away. And you need to have a third party come in and evaluate it every 3 months. All right? If you have these programs, you need to have a certain amount of people in them. You need to be doing the curriculum. You need to have a spreadsheet that shows, okay, this is where we started, this is where we're at now. And if a lot of times in prisons, what they like to do is they'll get all this federal money or they'll get these grants for these programs, but nobody will be working in them. It's just a cash cow for them. They need to be held accountable. They need to have evaluations done. They need to have audits done. They need to see that these programs are being utilized and used in prison. And if you're not, whatever facility's not utilizing them or not doing what they're supposed to, their federal funding needs to be taken away until they do what they're supposed to do. This shouldn't be a cash cow. This shouldn't be a revolving door to just keep the same people coming back in without a chance. We need to really work on rehabilitation and having people come back out into the real world where they have real life skills that can make them money so that they can survive, so that they can learn trades, so that they can start businesses. We really need to work on that shit. We need to have guard accountability, okay? Let's say I tell a guard, fuck you. Should I lose my life because I told somebody fuck you? No, okay? Lock me up, do whatever, throw me in the hole, okay? But don't handcuff me and have 2 guards beat the shit out of me and almost kill me. I got almost beat to death for smoking a cigarette at Lake Butler in 2013. I had an officer come click the cuffs on me after he found out I was smoking a cigarette. And once those cuffs got clicked, I got punched in the side of the head so hard I hit the ground, and I had 2 officers kicking me, stomping on me, and one of them stepped on my neck and bounced on me, and I thought he was going to break my fucking neck. Y'all don't know what that shit's like. Let's do real change.